Welcome to Toy-polloi.
Hello and welcome to another video from toy-polloi, and in today's video we're taking a look at a new set from Palitoy based on the Destruction of Alderaan. Now you'll have seen on my channel that I previously reviewed their Death Star detention block set. Well, this is an all new set from Palitoy. These are made to look like vintage Palitoy style playsets, the sort of thing that you would have got back in the 1970s and 80s, and they are made to a really high standard, but these are fan-made items. So let's take a closer look at the box, then we'll see what's inside, build the set and have a proper play. Okay, so here we have the new set, and as I said, it's called the Destruction of Alderaan. It's a playset designed to look like a vintage sort of Palitoy set that you would have got here in the UK, but this is made by Paleetoy, and that's Lee. He makes and designs these things himself, so this is a sort of fan-produced item, not a mass-produced item. And you can see what you get is a vacuum-formed base with a few bits of cardboard, sort of really nice bits of artwork on them, and then you put it together yourself. And as I say, this is very reminiscent of the sort of sets that Palitoy were producing here in the UK at the time. The picture on the front is really lovely. It does look like the sort of old style images, and I believe that is Lee's daughter there sitting with the playset. A little bit of information. It just says play area, bear witness to the total annihilation of Princess Leia's peaceful home planet, partial assembly required and action figures not included. It's got the same artwork on the back of it. So what we really want to do is actually get all of the stuff out of this box and put it together and see what it looks like, because from this photo it looks excellent, and if you've seen my previous reviews you'll know how good the previous sets are that he has made. So let's open this box and see what is inside. So there is a whole load inside this package, far more actually than the previous ones that I have put together from Lee. And it actually looks like that the design has changed from the photo on the box, because there's some more pieces that you can't actually see on the box front. There's these little consoles that look like they sit here on these back raised sections. So there's definitely a modification between what is in the box and what is on the photo on the outside, but it does come with an instruction sheet. So I'm just going to get straight on and get all of the stickers on and get everything put together. It's fairly straightforward, as I say, little bits of cardboard that need folding, and these sort of panels go here. They've got some stickers that go on the top. If you've watched my previous video you'll have seen sort of how I went through the process on that. I am going to do a little bit of tidy up again. As this is handmade, there's a few little rough edges which I'm just going to gently sort of sand away. It's nothing major, and to be honest you could put it together exactly as it is now, but I like to sort of finish these things off if I can, so I'm just going to do a little bit of tidy up on some of the cut edges of this vac formed base. But it's really looking good already. I love the detail that's on this. You can see we've got the Imperial insignia there, and all of these sort of little bulges and stuff will hold the cardboard in place. So yeah, it's a really nicely made piece. Thick cardboard on the bottom and a nice thick bit of vac formed plastic there. Anyway, let's get putting together and stick all the stickers on, and we'll see what the whole set looks like. And here it is all put together. As you can see, it's looking really nice. The instructions on this one, I have to say, are a little bit unclear on a few areas, and certainly putting some of the stickers on is a bit tricky. These long stickers that go around the edge, the sort of the floor lights, those are quite awkward to put on just because of the shape of it. And I did have a little bit of a mistake here where I stuck it down and it wasn't quite at the right angle. When I took it off, I ripped the sticker, but there is enough stickers there that you can sort of replace those pieces. And the little consoles that you will see round the back are just a little bit unclear as how the sort of those go together. So it's a little bit more sort of complicated than the previous ones, but it's not impossible. And as you can see, once it's all put together like this, it does look really fantastic. And there's so much detail going on. We've got these two consoles at the front with a couple of Death Squad commanders there, and behind those there are some displays showing sort of bits of the Death Star and sort of planets and things like that. Then at the back we have behind Darth Vader, we've got Alderaan being exploded. That's a really nice shot. It works really well. And then there's more stuff going on around the back, which I will show you in a second. But one thing I forgot to mention when unboxing it is there is this tiny little mouse droid as well, and that has a sticker of its own. This looks to me like a 3D print of some sort. It's sort of two-part 3D print that's been stuck together with a little sticker that reminds me quite a lot of the Gonk droid there on the front of it. But that's a really nice little addition as well, because it just sort of adds to the final look of it, and it's a unique piece that you only get with this set. But as I say, there is more around the back, so let me rearrange this and we can see all of the panels and bits going on behind this. So you can see here there are some cutouts on the back walls, and that enables you to put figures behind. And at the moment I've just got an Imperial officer here, and there are these little sort of console pieces which are a bit of cardboard folded, and then this plastic piece on top with a couple of stickers on it, and you can just see those through the doors. It just gives it an extra bit of depth to the set. So we've got one on this side and there was another one on that side. It's exactly the same on that side, but it just means that when you're looking at the front of the set, you can see through the doors. You can put figures here, you can put figures sort of however you want, and then you can see these little consoles that they're working on. A really nice sort of extra little detail. And there's obviously print detail on the back of the cardboard as well. So you can see we've got a stormtrooper here standing guard, and lots of other sort of panels and lights going on. That's exactly the same on that side as well. But all adds to the way this playset looks, because it just gives it that extra bit of depth. I think it was the box art that partly confused me when I was putting this together, because you can see on the front of the box art we have this image of the playset, but there aren't those little recesses there, the little holes and doorways. Those aren't on this version, so I'm guessing that at some point while Lee was designing this, he sort of went that extra bit further and thought he'd add some extra things, and this photo was probably done before that was actually sort of part of the final design. But it doesn't matter, because once you've worked it all out and put it together, you end up with this, and it does look really fantastic. There's so many little details, as I say, and it's just nice to have that extra bit of depth through these little doorways here. It's a really lovely set, and certainly a sort of a progression from the previous one he did, which was also fantastic. I think if you had both of these put up together to display your figures, it would make a really nice combination. These are handmade, so there are some little flaws around and sort of little sort of bits that, you know, for me, I just like to tidy up before I put it together. But you don't really need to do that. You can just put it together straight out of the box. The base is made out of some vac formed, I'm going to say sort of 2mm thick styrene sheet, as are the tops of the little control desks here. Everything else is made out of cardboard that is pre-scored, so you just have to sort of fold it and bend it and pop it in place, and then you've got a few stickers that you add on by hand. It's a really nice piece, and I think definitely something that Palitoy would have done back in the day. I would suggest you do check out my previous reviews of the other sets as well, because those are really nice. There's a lot going on with those, and if you want to get this set for yourself, then head over to the Palitoy website. I will put a link to that in the description. Go there, see what he's got. I know there are more sets coming, more things that are being worked on at the moment, so do keep checking back to see what he is working on. If you've enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to be notified each time I upload a new video, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching Toy-polloi. Subscribe for more great videos.